Welcome back. Let's address one important topic today, and one important question sent by one of our followers, and you can do the same. The question says, Doctor, is it right to take antibiotic after my monthly menstruation? Hey, my sister, now let me handle this issue of antibiotic. There's have been so many misconceptions among each other, and when it comes to antibiotic, people are just doing their own thing, abusing the drugs, and it is now creating problem instead of solving a problem. Now, before I answer that question, I want to first lay the genesis of this entire antibiotic. What are antibiotics? Antibiotics simply means drugs that are used to treat bacterial infection. They are not drugs that we can use to treat virus infection. They cannot be used to treat fungal infection. They cannot be used to treat parasite infection. They are actually used to treat bacterial infection. But first, let's go. What is the function of antibiotic? When you take the entire antibiotic family, what is the function? The function of antibiotic is just two things. One is there are some antibiotics that stop the bacteria from growing, and there's another antibiotic that kill the bacteria. So those are doing medicine, we call it bacteriostatic and bactericidal. Let's leave that portion. Let's make it simple for every one of us. So we said one is there to kill the bacteria, and one is there to stop the bacteria from growing. It keep the bacteria in one place. So antibiotic can actually be classified into two groups. What are the two groups we classify antibiotic in? Remember the action, there are only two types of action of antibiotic, to kill and to stop. Now, they can be divided into two groups. One is what? We have broad spectrum antibiotic and we have narrow spectrum antibiotic. Hey, don't worry. Calm down. This video is for you. I'm going to take my time to digest it. When we say broad spectrum antibiotic, these are antibiotics that is actually being used to kill so many diseases. You understand? And we have narrow spectrum. Okay, let's say when we say so many diseases in the case of gram-negative and gram-positive, that means this kind of antibiotic, once you take them, they are actually going for so many things in your body. So we call them broad spectrum. So narrow spectrum, they go for a specific target. You understand? So these are basically the function of antibiotic, and the function of antibiotic, broad spectrum and narrow spectrum. So now let me list some of the antibiotics so you can be clear. We have our amoxicillin, we have amikacin, we have vancomycin, we have erythromycin, we have cephalexin, we have ciprofloxacin, we have levofloxacin, and so many of them. They are so much in our class. So these are basically the simple example of antibiotic. Now, how antibiotic actually came about? Antibiotic was discovered by a scientist called Alexander Fleming in 1928. This scientist brought about antibiotic. And what is the first antibiotic we have discovered? Or what is the first antibiotic? It is called penicillin. So this penicillin we are using here and there is the first antibiotic. And it was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Thank you for watching. I know you have already gotten the entire background of this antibiotic. Please, before we continue further, like, share, follow, and comment in the section. You understand? So, what are some of the disadvantages of misusing antibiotic? They can cause kidney problem. They can cause brain problem. They can cause even a nerves problem. There are so many just disadvantages of abusing antibiotic. That is the reason when I get on this platform, I encourage every one of you to always go and see your doctor. Go and see your licensed medical doctor. Why? Because they know much information about this thing. You go and see your pharmacist. I am not saying go and see your dispenser, because there's a difference between dispenser and the pharmacist. So go and see your doctor, go and see your pharmacist. They have more idea on this topic. So having laid a background of this antibiotic this week, by next week, I'm actually going to go in that question. See you next week. Don't forget, please like and follow. See you. Bye-bye.